ayahuasca.
What the fuck is
Gotta
wrong
do
with me?
One of these writers, a guy at the Hollywood
Dude,
Reporter,
how am I
went
getting owned when I'm up a piece every
to
game?
do ketamine
What the
and
fuck? I'm
flipped
up a
out.
queen. How?
Which is
How
it's
the
kind of
hell
a
am I
funny
so
article.
bad?
When ketamine therapy visit goes horribly wrong.
I was
So
up a goddamn
what this guy
queen.
and this guy sounds kind of like a pussy
There's
who
just
can't handle
no
his drugs.
way.
Now, that doesn't mean that this ketamine fad is good. I know a lot of people that are doing this. Ain't not a one of them in a place mentally that you should be. Ain't not a one. Not a one of those people walking around doing ketamine that I know, and the dozens of people I know doing ketamine are in a good place all the time. I sought help from a ketamine clinic like Matthew Perry. Odd way to start. It's an interesting way to start the article, huh? I sought help from a ketamine clinic like Matthew Perry. Things went wrong. What happened was the scariest experience of my life. Here's what happened. The guy goes in the room. You know, listen to this. I was probably always going to get around to trying ketamine therapy, which I did 2 years ago. I had read all the things, how the animal tranquilizer and party drug can work wonders for treatment-resistant depression.
What is
How it
this
can
move?
reset your brain. There it is again. How ketamine's unique dissociative effect allows the user to take a step back, get off their hamster wheel of
Damn,
ego-driven
man.
thinking. By the way, everyone I know on this stuff,
What the fuck am I doing?
they're the most egomaniacal people I've ever met in my life. All of the people on this, by the way, without exception, it's completely about all the time about them. Everybody I know who does this stuff never starts a sentence.
How am I
with
so
any
bad
other
today?
except
What am I doing?
All of them.
What the fuck am I
So
doing?
I love this idea that we're trying to get rid of your ego with this. In LA, that's where we're trying to get rid of the ego? Is that why these people are doing all of this? Because their ego, they want to get rid of their ego? No, they want to help themselves get more things somehow. They think this leads to them getting more famous. That's why they're doing it, because they want to get out of their own way, because people keep telling them, hey, man, everyone hates you. You come into the Christmas party drunk. You try to fuck someone's wife. You're not focused.
Shit.
You suck.
What the fuck
And
am I
that's why
doing?
you should do
What am I
ketamine
doing?
and figure out why you
I'm down a
act like an
whole book
asshole
right
all
now.
the time.
How did that happen?
So that's the group of people that are doing this.
I'm done working.
People are like, yeah, can you do ketamine and stop trying to fuck my wife all the time, you scumbag? And they go, I got to reset my brain because everyone's telling them to. Everyone's telling me I got to reset my brain. I have to stop doing coke and trying to rape children in L.A. So they go, I'm going to go get ketamine treatment. So listen, I showed up for my appointment, filled out forms, signed a waiver, and was ushered to a small dim room with blinds on the windows. The room's centerpiece was a cushy faux leather recliner that faced an LED TV that was mounted high on the wall. Next to the chair was an IV stand. The technician was a young woman. Let's call her Sarah. It was unclear if she had any medical credentials. I'll stop you there, buddy. She didn't, probably. But she had this, I'm just going through the motions. Do you want to order any appetizers? Casualness made me think not. So she's basically the ketamine waitress. And so she gives him ketamine, and he goes, I felt confused. Why was I here again? I started to feel like I wasn't entirely in the room. Or was I in the room? Then I wasn't.
No.
Did she give me the
How
drug
am I
already?
so
So
bad?